taking a golf lesson. Why would you take a golf lesson? I teach golf. Why would anybody take a golf lesson from me? Well, because they're looking for advice. They're looking to get better. They want to be better. They don't want to hit the ball bad. Really, at any time. What you really don't want to do is you don't want to duff it or whiff it or top it or slice it or hook it. You want to hit it pretty straight with some decent contact. And when you get to that point where you're hitting it pretty straight with decent contact, you want to hit it straighter with better contact. So that story never ends. The best players all over the world, PGA, LPGA, any of the tours all around the world, they don't want to miss a golf shot, but they get to the point to where they hit it good enough that mentally they're prepared to hit the best shot possible and then accept the results of it so that they can go to the next shot. They're real good at going to the next page in the book. Most people are real good at staying on the page they're already on. What you have to do is get off of that page because it's history, and you got to move to the next page. You got to figure out what's coming up next. So when you take a golf lesson, that's the biggest thing that most people don't do, is after they actually get the information. For me and for the student at that point in time, it's all about coming to the census with each other and say, what's the biggest cause of your problem today? And what do we need to start working on and start fixing today? That as you practice, there's the key word, because you have to practice, because if you don't and you just go soul searching, if you aren't in agreement with that's the main cause of the problem, you are going to open up the floodgates, or you're going to throw more fuel on top of your own fire, because your head's going to be racing, spinning all the time. So you have to, the golf coach and the student have to look at one another and say, hey, I can agree that this is what we're going to work on first. It's like saying we got a cake and we're going to slap a whole bunch of icing on it. You got to have the cake first before you put the icing on it. The icing is just additional items that you don't really need at first. It just sweetens everything up. But remember, you have to have the foundation of the cake before you can throw the icing on it. That's what we have to try to keep in mind as we work on our golf games.